When it's time for the patient to return and to retrieve the data from the SD card, eject the SD card by pushing on it gently and withdrawing it from the recorder. The SD card then will be inserted into the USB card reader. Like so. Before we launch the software now, in order to use the software analysis functions and to retrieve the data, the USB encryption lock or ROC key must be inserted into the computer before launching the software. This will enable the user all the analysis and reporting functions inherent in the software. The first time the USB encryption lock is inserted, allow the computer to recognize and download the driver so it's available for use. Launch the software. The two main menus come up on top, and then install USB card reader. Generally, depending on the software version of Windows, a window will come up indicating that data has been found on the SD card. Close this window, and on the software we're going to go, you can either go to receive or to communicate again and receive data. On the screen will be a window indicating to receive the data. Make sure you're choosing the correct recorder to receive the data from, and click receive. Depending on the length of the recording, downloading should really just take seconds or a minute at most. At this point you can safely remove the flash card. Otherwise, eject the card reader as mentioned before. To safely remove it. At this point now, the patient data has been recorded in the software. And by going to patient, a menu of all the patients that have been downloaded will be registered. This patient here, which was done for demonstration purposes, did not have a name attached to it because we set up the recorder without the use of the CB series analysis software. If we had, we would have had a patient name and a case number, etc. Other information that was added at the time of setup. But if there isn't this information, very simply, patient's information now can be added in these fields. You can update the patient information. Now I've updated the patient information. The yellow color indicates that these patients have not been analyzed yet. So we click on the patient we want and select, and then from there, the next feature will show how we go about analyzing the patient data.